In this video, we talk about arm styling for West Coast swing. What's up, gang? Brian B, Miss Megan. We're talking about arm styling for West Coast swing. There's 3 different ways we're going to use our arms. Number 1 is what we call the table plane. So if you imagine a table in front of me, I want to move on the table plane with my arm, right? And as you can see, as I do this, it's a very body-generated thing. So Megan's using her arms, but I'm using my body. So the arm is actually a reaction of the body moving on that plane. Second one we have is the wall plane. So in the wall plane, if you can imagine we're standing up against a wall, we're going to move my right arm. I have to rotate a little bit and take my right arm up and over as if I was standing in front of a wall and I couldn't hit the wall, right? So that's my arm plane. Again, it's a body-generated action. If you can see my body and Megan's arms, the body should be the same. The arm is a reaction of the body. The third one is actually, since West Coast swing is a slotted dance and we're moving around our spine down the slot, we can use the wheel plane. So if I take my right arm, again, this is my wheel plane. Cool, so if I keep doing it again, it's body generated. You can see my body moving, and then my arm reacts to it. So how do we apply these to some basic patterns? If we use a right side pass, I lied, you're on this side. If we use a right side pass, Megan is rotating to her left, I'm rotating to my right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have this plane available to me into whatever else happens next, right? And the neat thing about this type of action is as we lead a right side pass and kind of over-rotate the anchor step, as we resolve it, the arm can come in and look kind of cool in picking up the next hand for the next pattern. Cool beans? So that is our table plane. If we want to talk about dancing on our wall plane, less common for West Coast swing because we're typically centered to our partner and we're rarely kind of in this wall type of action, but there are some points where we come in a mirrored situation where we can use that type of action, right? So anytime we're kind of both facing one direction, we can probably access that wall plane. So if we do it again, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can anchor into whatever else is next, right? So less common, but that's the wall plane. A little bit more common, especially nowadays, is the wheel plane. So that's this one where our centers are lined up to one another and we're rotating around either up and over or down and back. And this is a common one, very common these days. If we use a sugar push, 2, 3, and 4, we can use this plane. And again, I can start to ask for that hand with whatever else is next, right? Another common one is on a reverse whip, where Megan can take her left arm up in a backstroke or wheel plane fashion. So if we're connecting a reverse whip, she can take that arm up and over to create a little bit of styling. So there are 3 different ways you can use your arm. We have the table plane, we have the wall plane, and we have the wheel plane. So you can explore those 3 options and play with them in your basic patterns for arm styling for West Coast swing. If you are a follower, we have a great resource on the site. I'm going to link it up in the corner. It's our complete guide to ladies styling, where we cover everything from footwork, body isolations, rotations, arm styling, everything. We give, I think there's 7 different styling patterns. There's variations for all of your basics. It literally is the complete guide to ladies styling for West Coast swing. So you can click on that. Really cool resource if you are a follower. Thanks, gang, and we'll see you again soon.